What's up guys, it's Mike here from Mike's Cards and Stickers, and today we are going to be opening up a huge 50 packs of the 2023 Premier League sticker collection from Panini. These have just hit the shops. They've been out now around about a month, and I managed to get a good bundle of these off of eBay. So I've got all the packs laid out here, and we're going to go straight into the opening. Okay, so these are the packs. So there's a couple of different designs with different players on, but they are this lovely orange colour, this fluorescent orange, well, metallic orange more like, and it's more a fluorescent one on the back. Standard packaging really of what all the ones have been, and there is 5 stickers in each pack, and some of them, I think it's about 1 in 2, have the digital insert too. So let's get straight into opening these up. Now, I actually bought the hardback album for these because Forest are in the Premier League, and I wanted to keep a memento somewhat of this season. And straight away we've got a legend of Drogba. And the really cool thing about these, if you might remember from last year, they had little fact files on the back of the actual inserts. Now this year it's a little quiz. Drogba is the Premier League's all-time top scoring Ivorian with how many goals? I'd probably say 65. No, 104. Wow. Completely wrong. But yeah, I think that's a really cool little addition. Forest player straight away, which is nice. Once again, these stickers feel like such premium quality too. And the binders as well, God, they are just, if you've not seen them yet, they are full of facts and statistics. They're like a little annual in itself. It really is fantastic. And some squad photos. And these are the ones that are now on the contents page, so the home and away shirt, which is very cool. And of course as well, you've got the foot, what dominant foot they are. You've got their country with the country flag, and the little stories whether or not they've played for their country, the date of birth, their height, their position, etc., and their shirt number. And I think, was it last year that they actually had their Instagram handles on as well? And one of the digital inserts too for the game. So if you are doing that, feel free to use this, because I shall not be using them. My stack nearly decided to yeet itself onto the floor then. Now the other cool thing about this one is that there are elite stickers inside, and they are actually doing different variants, so different parallel variants of them, which is somewhat annoying, I suppose, because it means that it makes it very, very difficult to finish off the collection, but eBay becomes rife with them. But yeah, I suppose it's just another thing to make people collect them more, a bit like what they did with the Legend. Was it the Legend? Is that what they called them? Bronze, silver and gold, I think they were, from the World Cup stickers that were really rare. I think I found a bronze Suarez. I think I didn't really collect the latest World Cup stickers. I just wasn't particularly bothered, especially with the price too. The cards were £1.80 a pack for like 8 cards, I think it was. It was criminal. And straight away we've got the Elite of Haaland. Look at that. Now this is obviously the base Elite as well, just the normal Elite, but that is very, very cool indeed. And you can probably see on the back as well, there's a little fact file. Haaland won August Premier League Player of the Month with in 5 games, 9 goals. Crikey me. And a star signing, Morgan Gibbs White for Forest. Nice sort of cracked design going on there, which is really cool. Oh, and there is another digital one just there. Oh God, I flipping flung that hard. You probably heard that hit the wall. Well, I say the wall, the side panel of this little studio box that I film in. And there's these orange stickers as well. Key player, David De Gea. Another key player, but not an orange one this time. And Everton's club badge. But it does seem that the cheapest way to get these packs is to buy the multi-sets. That's what works out as the most cost-effective option I've worked out thus far, because buying just standard packs on their own is normally the most expensive. Then the tins are quite expensive as well, because you're actually paying for the metal of the tin. But multi-sets seem to be the most value for money, if you're going to overthink it like I do. But crikey me, we are approaching video 300 on this channel. It is mental. I never ever thought that I would get to like 300 videos. It's just crazy. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed probably, with the growth of the channel, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's quite disheartening as well, when, particularly with how much these cost. I mean, this bundle, I bought a bundle of 100 packs, and that was still 55 quid, 60 quid, something like that off of eBay, so much cheaper than the shops. But even so, still very, very expensive when you weigh it up. But I will be collecting this to completion, that's for sure. Purely because Forest are in, and I do hope that they stay up as well, which... today's me filming this is the 1st of February, so the transfer window closed last night, and Forest on deadline day. Oh, pause that mention. We've got another elite, Pascal Grob, and they are slightly textured. These ones are. That's 2 elites so far. Forest signed Keylor Navas from PSG, the former Real Madrid goalkeeper, on loan until the end of the season because Henderson is injured. And they also signed Philippe, Brazilian from Atletico Madrid, a defender, and Jonjo Shelvey, midfielder from Newcastle. Jonjo Shelvey is a very good signing, I think, as is Keylor Navas as well. That's one of the top goalkeepers in the world for sure. It's just going to be interesting then at the end of the season if they can stay up. And another elite straight away, Luis Diaz. Fantastic, we're really doing well with these elites. That's 3 already, 3 different ones. But yes, it'll be interesting once the goalkeeper situation, how it's going to work. Because if I can imagine that Man United are probably going to want a hell of a lot of money for Henderson. Probably 40 or 50 million, I reckon. And then is it going to be a case of do they actually want to sell him? But I suppose it's... And Keylor Navas is getting on as well anyway, and it's only a season loan, so I don't know if there is an option to buy or not. But I suppose that's to judge at the end of the season. But they are standing themselves in good stead at the moment, it seems, and they got to the semi-final of the Cup. That's tonight as well, although it is 3-0 Man U on aggregate. But semi-final of the Cup is still very, very good. And the little Welsh wizard, Brennan Johnson of Forest. And João Cancelo leaving Man City as well. That's interesting. My girlfriend's dad is a hardcore Man City fan, and when I say hardcore, he's been a season ticket holder for about 30 years now, so he's not just one of these recent glory supporters, that's for sure. And he was very surprised. He says they must have had some sort of bust up on the training ground. But he is a huge City fan, huge. Oh, and I've just dropped the stack. It looks as well like we've got another elite. We have Jose Sarr of Wolves. That's an interesting shot, that is. It's quite a nice shirt as well. The goalkeeper shirt. And the trophy sticker, that nice crack design again. What number is that? Number 1. How many different clubs have their name on the Premier League trophy? It's got to be 7, yeah. Can you believe that Leicester City's name is on that trophy? That was insane, that was. Leicester seem to be having a bit of a fall from grace as well at the moment. with them winning the FA Cup. Was it about 2 years ago now? I think it was. Or was it last year? Liverpool won it last year, didn't they? Come on. And another elite. This time Declan Rice. So I wonder if we'll get a parallel elite at some point. I hope so, that's for sure. Probably not going to collect the parallel versions because I've seen how much like the rare ones are going for on eBay. Some of them are like 20 quid, which I think that was more for the Haaland one, but even so, that's just ridiculous. And another elite. It's another Pascal Grob. So 2 of him so far. And another elite, this time Declan Rice. Another Declan Rice. Still no parallel one though. It's an interesting away shirt design for Leeds. And another elite, this time Ivan Toney. Yeah, we might be able to actually complete the entire thing. You probably just heard that then. That was the dogs going mental. That's my first little stack done. I'll just slide the next stack out of the way. This, you don't actually realise how many 50 packs is until you sit down and open them. You seem to be able to fly through 10 or 20 packs, yet 50 seems to just take ages. And another elite. This time Philip Billing. And another elite. This time Ivan Toney. And another one of the Premier League trophy. and a Martin Odegaard Elite. Oops. And that's the dog going mental again. And the final packet at last. Oh, crikey me. So, that was 50 packs of the Panini 2023 stickers, and here is the stack. The very messy stack of them that has just been off to the side, which I do not know how it's not fallen down. Let's see if I can try and straighten these out. So that's your stack of what you're going to get, and then we also got the bundle of Elite too. So, if I can pick them up without damaging them. Oh, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 elites. So they're about 1 in 5 packs, it seems, an elite one is. But yeah, nonetheless, that is pretty good going, isn't it? 5 elites. 11 elites from 50 packets. That is very, very cool indeed. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up so that I know. And if you've got any suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help to support the channel. It takes you 2 seconds to do it. If you enjoyed these pack opening videos, particularly this 2023 Panini Premier League stickers, subscribe, head on over to the channel, and there will be a playlist just of this collection. And as always, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to see you next time.